The news, however, is good. Michigan State recruited well. They've got a bright future, and the Spartans make their way out in Spartan Stadium in a Maction Big Ten battle against those feisty Chippewas of the Mid-America Conference. Central Michigan just 58 miles away. Kristen Matson will kick it away. He'll handle the kickoff chores. And back deep, Tyrell Henry from a yard deep brings it up. Beyond the 25, spilled at the 26.
Formation and just flipped it over, Tim. Let's see if they go to the left here.
First and 10 from the 25. And there goes Carter. It breaks wide open. Inside the 45 and down at the 43-yard line.
This is not disparaging, not a high-powered offense. It's one where he has to be a manager. He's demonstrated he can do that. More importantly, he's familiar with the scheme.
Jordan Simmons, 22 in the backfield. This pass is incomplete. Behind the intended receiver, Jerron.
Over the last 2 years, he's number 4 on the touchdown list.
Well, 4th and 6, and I think they may have drawn an offsides here from the Chippewas, which will turn it into a 4th and about 1.5 or 2.
Offside. Defense. Number 97.
Yep. Got him with cadence. Got him with cadence. And that allows
hurt themselves.
41% on 4th down a year ago, as we showed you. Here they go again, and he's stuffed. Carter is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and they will be turning it over on downs. That was Justin Whiteside, number 45, the junior from Flossmoor, Illinois.
Half of the tandem at linebacker. The other one is Cal Moretti, number 22. Those two will be combining for the heart and the soul of this stop unit. That group up front is a little bit undersized, as we've unpacked already, but these guys here can run and chase big time.
The thought of, this is a outstanding young football team coming off recruiting, and there's a breakaway for Bailey. Miles Bailey has another first down at the 42 after a 13-yard gain, and they are Missouri transfer B.J. Harris, the 4th running back utilized. Play fake to him. Emmanuel with a lot of green grass in front of him. And you're right, Spencer. Run it, he will. That is an area that needed to be shored up. He's really happy to have Salgado working with the DBs. Hits in the backfield. They toss it out on the curl. It's caught. It's first down at the 18-yard line.
Them missed tackles early.
Again out of the gun.
Nice one pass option. Oh
man. Oh, how good was that? What a play fake to Collier, the tight end. 5 first downs on this drive. Miles Bailey, 26 now, the setback. Michigan State thinking there was illegal motion, but the play is underway. And Emmanuel is stopped behind the line of scrimmage, particularly in holding on to the football in what was a very difficult year.
Let's watch this drag route here.
On 2nd and goal, Emmanuel trying to do it on his own. And Michigan State sideline to sideline, very quick, and Brantley again on 3rd and goal. Their first third down on the drive.
To the field, they're going to get it.
Look out.
Let it go.
Runs out of territory and ushers himself out of bounds at the 5. He was hesitant to let it go, Spencer.
It's going to be holding.
Yeah, and that's a big enough penalty. You'd think it wouldn't be declined, but we'll see. It's early in the season.
Offense, number 75.
They could force them into a field goal situation if they wanted.
Well, Chris is a great target, too. By the way, he's 6'3". He's got great range.
On 3rd and goal, There it is. Boy, that was a beautiful pass. That could have been and should have been caught. Stephon Bracey, the intended receiver, the Wisconsin transfer, he put that the only place it could be thrown, Spencer. I thought it was very catchable.
Gracie's their go-to guy, too.
Yeah, marker is down, so we'll wait on the flag.
But here's out of the tight end formation to the field, into the boundary, and he throws it low. And I like the throw, actually. I think he got to catch that, Tim.
I did, too.
I mean, it's not a greatly...
It's not a spiral,
it's not a spiral,
that is, you got to catch
right
that.
In the hand.
Half the distance to the goal. Harris.
Now you got it.
Oh, another beautiful fake, and it's Collier again. The tight end that grabs it. Ahead for 4 yards. And Emmanuel is making. He's had him frozen. There he goes. That's Harris. He rumbles down to about the 3, inside the 4-yard line to about the 3.
This game is going to go by fairly fast.
Yeah, and particularly with the clock stopping, or not stopping after first down.
Nice.
There's Lukes.
Nice defense.
Yeah, indeed. That's Windman, Jacoby Windman with the tackle. Make it a long two, wouldn't it? 4th and goal.
Right.
Emmanuel slipped on the turf. The turf monster got him. And I think he had a receiver, too. Simeon Barrow will be credited with the tackle. Up the gut, Berger.
That's it, we're done.
And that's going to be very close. That's Maurice White coming up to make the stop. I think he's about a foot short.
I love the way Kyle Moriarty, number 22, played
Back out of the shotgun. Looking for on the out pattern, the intended receiver Antonio Gates, and it's over his head. And it'll be a punt formation coming up.
Yeah, that was way high and away.
Mel Tucker took care of us. Many thanks to him. As we start the second, Miles Bailey is in the backfield for Emmanuel. And Bailey takes it off the right side and burrows ahead to the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. A gain of favor, mostly with the Falcons, some with the Buccaneers. 3rd down, 18. It's Davis in motion. And this pass is incomplete. Thrown for McCoy. A little bit behind him.
An offense is not dangerous until the opposition knows that you can make those plays.
3rd down and 5. Berger is in the backfield, and they're going to give it to him out of it. And he takes it in and has the 1st down beyond the 40. Nearly the 45-yard line issue. He gets 8 yards on that one. 3rd down and 5. Noah Kim lets it fly, incomplete. Airmailed that one, intended for Tyrell Henry. And he looks at Mount Pleasant as a similar type place. He just loves it there. That pass is caught by Hicks. Runs right into trouble. Michigan State's defense all over it and in a hurry. Pick up of 3.
Marion Smith did a wonderful job of close.
4th down and 3. They'll boot it away. Off the side of the foot. So quality field position. Height.
Low IMO team.
Yeah, he was something else, wasn't he?
Had a big old feet, man.
On 1st down, Kim. Plenty of time, and it's caught. It's right there on the curl, Trey Mosley. And he is the go-to wide receiver. 1st down.
To the light box to the left. I just handed off inside.
3rd and 17. Yeah, he's going to throw it. And that pass is overthrown again. Incomplete for Mosley. Crowd wants interference, but it's not going to happen. Tremendous coverage there. The goal try coming here for Jonathan Kim, redshirt senior out of Fredericksburg. He's a big dude.
Yes,
just inside the right upright. And the patrons finally have something to cheer about. And they did it with primarily a running quarterback. 3rd down, a yard, pass is thrown behind the receiver. That's the issue. Marcus Young, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And
and I'm not quite sure why he did it, but I think that's indicative of what you're seeing with this receiver core. They don't finish plays.
Straight back, Kim. Underneath.
Nice job.
To Carter on the screen. Middle screen to Carter, and he's got some wood to burn with a flag down back at the 14. So we'll check the marker.
Backfield, it's going to be probably holding.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense.
There's a brace.
Number 44. 15 yards behind under the run, automatic 1st down.
That makes it about a 40-yard, 36-yard. Michigan State 2 out of 6 and 1 of 6 for Central Michigan. Out of the gun. Carter trying to pop it. The extra effort will get him to within a yard of a 1st down. He gains 2 in the opening series of the night. Oh, and they got him again. Boy, that was just a beautiful play by Kwesi.
Timmy, that's a game and a deal working on the inside. You see Kwesi, he knows it. He's a big, strong guy.
I think they're there.
Watch the game inside. Watch the twisting motion. Kwesi comes all the way from the outside of that guard. Arm over technique, and Tim just reaches out and grabs him. Abracadabra. Reach out and grab it.
But I think if he gets it, they're very, very fortunate.
I think he's going to be.
Oh, my. No, there's a good, almost a yard shot. Now on 4th and 1, Michigan State stoned at the line of scrimmage. This pass is caught. And that's Shatavius Hogan with the reception, number 83. That was CMU's longest play from scrimmage. Lukes with markers down as he goes down. In a lot of traffic, the junior from Charlestown, Indiana. Kyle Holliday, the first to get there. He's the leader of that defense.
Personal
He's
foul,
active too.
grasping and twisting the face mask. Defense, number 26.
Yeah,
15-yard
they got
penalty
26.
automatic.
That's
First
Brandon.
down.
He had him by the face mask. 15 yards on what was a 2-yard loss from the line of scrimmage. Emmanuel with time. Now running out. Flag down again. Might be another face mask or holding. We'll see. Emmanuel, boy, look at that, would you? That's Jaden Daniels all over again in that game we were here for when he was a freshman.
Unfortunately, he's going to come back, Tim, and again.
He was first getting away. Someone had him by
Personal
the mask,
foul,
it appears.
grasping and twisting the face mask. Defense, number 97. Half the distance to go, automatic. First down.
In real time, that's what I saw.
Yeah, I thought when they were bunched up in there, I thought the official was going to say, hey, look, you don't bounce out of that unless somebody's being held, right? You had 3 green jerseys in close proximity to him. He just jumped out there like a jackrabbit, man.
Nice by Justin Dendy and the guys.
He's surrounded by 3 guys. It's a great athletic play in his part.
Does this not remind you, though? Of First down, plenty of time.
Nice, he's got it.
Touchdown! Right to Chris Parker. He didn't miss him this time. Big time throw that time. On a pass that was a rope, an absolute rope by Bert Emanuel Jr.
This is what you call a drive route. West Coast feature here, come across that formation, sort through it, sift through it. The safety does it. Emmanuel's first career touchdown pass. Unbelievable catch and throw. Set up by a series of opportunities that were not taken advantage of. But right there, you're seeing a stud quarterback develop right before your eyes.
Oh, very interesting to see how they play this last series here. Now down potentially at halftime. They go with an out route to Jerron Glover. Number 15, second time he's been targeted tonight. See the third down conversion story, and they're going to go back to the well again. This one is caught inside the 35. Jerron Glover again over the shoulder, and they are going to. Well, the defender was airborne as he was throwing it. I think the crowd may have wanted a flag for a late hit, not to be even. This one is going to be caught inside the 5 by Glover again. He's got it at the 3. Michigan State trouble again. Up the gut, second effort, touchdown. Nathan Carter. Now this young man, as we mentioned, transferred from Connecticut. He had 405 yards on 65 carries a year ago. He's been good tonight. Very solid.
How about the wham ball by Jalen Franklin, number 19, the tight end, right there.
For the extra point, the transfer from North Carolina. We got our answer from Michigan State, didn't we?
He's got a huge arm.
Up the gut, shy of the first down. Miles Bailey is stopped. Remember now, Central Michigan does get the ball to open the second half. They won the toss and deferred to open this game. This distance, we'll see just what kind of arm Noah Kim really does have. Let it fly, big fella. There he goes for the end zone. Foster had a hand on it. Boy, Montori Foster had a hand on it, could not reel it in, and that will end the half.
Man, he could have got called for a little, let's watch number 15 back there, Tim. Watch Caleb. That hand around that head, see that? He pulls that head around to the left side. Got lucky.
Coming up here at halftime, we're going to hear from Rob Stone, Martin. Big opportunities that they let get away. He did overthrow a couple of open receivers, but once they had to answer the challenge of the Central Michigan touchdown, they got it rolling.
Right box.
That's Luke's the setback.
Yep.
Play fake to him, and now he gets away. Break and contain. And look at that move and that strength that he gets it all the way to the 44. He's about a half-yard shy of the first down.
Away from all of that flow and still manages to get plays. There's a flag on this.
Yeah, 4th and 1. Let's see. Marker down.
Illegal substitution. Defense number 12.
Wow.
5-yard penalty results.
They got him
First
with an
down.
illegal sub. More pressure and look at him get away. Oh, boy. I'm telling you, when LSU plays Florida State on
Field.
2nd down and 5. That pass was tipped into the air. It might be picked off. It is. Michigan State's got it. It's Holiday. It's Holiday with the interception. Well, this has been his defensive drive. Live to fight another day. The Hall of Famer, Tom Izzo, who's got a football building named after him, being erected as we speak on the campus of Michigan State. He'll be with us next.
Yeah, you know, I've had an established program. It's a little easier for me, but I'm not worried about it. I think he's going to be fine.
There's Mosley on the receiving end. A little bootleg action by Noah Kim, and
I love your terminology, and you're right on the money. Right on the money.
3rd down 12. Kim with plenty of time. Underneath behind Carr. That's the kid. You talked about one of the drops. He had a great chance early in the game on conversions. They need to improve in this area. Line to make is the 30. Look out. He's trying to redirect. Runs out of time and real estate. Great defensive play. Very happy to see that. The bearded wonder that is Scott Hazelton. High, beautiful punt. And that's Henry. Look out. Tyrell Henry going to the wide side, and it's a 17-yard return after a 45-yard punt. 4 for 10 on 3rd downs. There goes Berger, and he's got the first down inside the 35 to the 33.
Mel's going to a little bit of that smash mouth, hasn't he?
Yep.
Smash mouth.
Hey, Coach, you know, Katenhauser is also an outstanding back.
One position is more difficult than any other one because you don't really alternate them a lot, although I heard.
That pass incomplete. I think the ball was caught, but out of bounds by Trey Jones.
Yeah, that was late, but you know, there was a lot of contact on that sideline. I think it took a long time for that to come out.
There it is. The contact was not necessary. 1st and 10. Ball at the 18. Kim. Little swing pattern out to Berger, and he brought that one in. He had to really extend to get that one out. Answered when they fell behind 7-3. Got a quick touchdown, and now they're trying to get a 2-score lead.
Yeah, nice job.
Berger! Touchdown!
He called it, man. He called it. He'd be a hell of a coach and a hell of an Italian coach. You talk with your hands better than anybody I ever watched.
You know who taught me how to do that?
Yeah.
Frank Novak.
Oh, yeah.
A fine Italian. My coach when the Houston Oilers, he taught me that, man.
Frank Novak's still at Northern Michigan where Mariucci and I were.
Frank Novak taught me how to talk with my hands. Man, are you kidding me?
Oh, God, he
By the
almost
way-
hit me, too. He's swinging up here.
Yeah.
I knew it. Just that I get a little nervous up here.
Well, see, here's
This is
the-
my cup of tea.
No.
I don't see an official for 50 yards. I get
Bootleg action.
Wow.
It's caught, and the big tight end lumbers out to the 45-yard line. That's Mitchell Collier, his 2nd catch of the evening. 14 yards and a first down. Michigan State defensively.
Doing a great job of playing on the other side of the ball as Michigan State.
Emmanuel flushed again.
Pressure again.
They got him. All right, Tom. They get him at the 35. That's Jacoby Windman. Not anybody ever. And he's still the same Tommy that I knew when he was assistant coach to Judd. Hasn't changed a lick. Wide open and caught.
Wow.
Christian Fitzpatrick. One man to beat.
He's going to make
Can
it
he
too.
do it?
Yes, he will.
That's Dante
Oh, he
Kent
doesn't.
that gets it done. Grabs him at the 9-yard line.
Twins formation here, and this play comes open after this play. We'll show you exactly what he should have done.
Nathan Carter Stopped by Kyle Moretti. This is a huge moment now for CMU. They need to get a stop here, hold them to 3.
Yeah, here's the inside receiver, then on the switch route. Watch him turn, and then the shake route. It gets him upfield, gets behind that zone. That safety over the top misses. Now what you do is you force the issue. Run directly at the guy that's trying to defend you. You did a nice job of placing the ball in the furthest end.
Setback out of the shotgun. 2nd down and goal.
Snap it.
To the end zone.
Nice ball.
It's caught.
And it's going to be a
Flag
flag.
down.
That's all right.
It's touchdown, Tyrell Henry. And that crowd that was so quiet, they're lighting up now.
Fade ball from the inside, Tim. He throws it over his shoulders, and again, you're playing man coverage. Can't get your head around soon enough to defend that when the ball is already on its way.
Yeah, that was DeJavion Stepney, number 5, that was in coverage. Could not handle it.
State.
9 tackles for losses for Michigan State defensively. 3rd down and 9 now for Bert Emanuel Jr.
So now you can come after them even though they're not blitzing. They're just a 4-man rush. Matter of fact, they're going to just rush 2.
Nowhere to go except out of bounds, and he does step out at the 22-yard line.
Glover was unbelievable. Again, the efficiency coming in bunches.
And you see the total yard story. All Michigan State
Got
now.
the edge.
Henry, they got him lathered up and ready to go.
Breaks them, I think, it's a characteristic. Of course, McElwain talked about it. Everybody is balancing that lead. Everybody can win.
They hit it towards the boundary. Noah Kim keeps it himself.
That's a
late flag.
Yeah.
Late hit and a justified flag. That was Stepney, DeJavion Stepney. A little more woofing taking place.
Stepney's just got to be mindful of where he is on the
sidelines. You got to know
late
that.
hit. Defense, number 5. 15-yard penalty, automatic. 1st down.
You can go deep. South Alabama, let's talk about a really good game this weekend. Tulane and South Alabama. Keep an eye on that game outside the Power 5. Carter stumbles forward. Trey Jones with the tackle.
See what they do with this little tight inverted bunch over the motion.
Got the big tight end in position, Evan Morris, 92. Go the other way, corner, Carr, it is.
Tim, he may have gotten that inside foot down.
Touchdown.
And you talk about body control, wait till you see this play.
That's what we anticipated seeing. Carr.
Boy, when you can see a guy that's 6'5", 255 control his body like this. Watch the release inside the nod. Looking like Heath Jackson out there wearing that hat high.
Yeah.
Watch that leg. Ooh, he got that left leg down.
Sure
I mean, that's just a thing of beauty right there, man. Outstanding. Grabbing it at his highest point with those hands. Dueled by a more athletic receiver. Outstanding job.
He had 2 touchdowns last year. His first catch tonight. It's what they had a year ago. Harris, one more time, and again, nothing doing. Getting a little chippy down there as the offensive line is getting hammered. Arena where they play basketball, and well, they should. His undergrad there went on to Indiana to get another degree before becoming a professor there.
Oh, doctor.
And there's Nathan Carter. Oh, my. Taken out at the 37-yard line, they'll call it, in honor of.
For those guys who can get from 0 to whatever their top speed is in a couple of steps, it's amazing. 18 carries, 113 yards, 6.14 yards per carry. That's the difference here. That's the production that he brings. 6.4 yards a carry.
Mosley. Chippewas 1 for 11 on 3rd downs. That's been the real problem for them. Staying on the field. Safety blitz coming. This pass is thrown incomplete to the back shoulder of McGoy. A physically able or unable to perform list that must be given before Big Ten games 2 hours ahead of time.
There's an interception.
That ball would have been almost picked off. It is incomplete.
For that, because men tend to be perturbed by the events that they have strong opinions about.
And a nice run here by Bauer. Down to the 41. Is that a late flag that came in? It is.
Like it.
Right as he went down.
Publish or perish, adapt or die. Professors have to do it. And if you want to go anywhere, in academia, you better get published.
Yes.
You know, people have to know.
Rollout action again for Jason. That one's caught. That's a nice catch going out of bounds.
Come on.
I do too.
I think it's important to get a litmus test of where they stand, given they've lost so much.
Absolutely.
Because they've got a great coach. We understand both of us have great respect for him.
No doubt. And Big Noon's going to be there. They'll have a blast.
Yep.
Want to wish Mark Ingram, whose dad played here at Michigan State, all the best in his debut for the first ever Big Noon. He's going to be an instant success.
Just fine.
Yeah. Well, Jim McElwain's team with a game performance in the first half, not enough.